Hello friends, in this tutorial we will learn about designing login form using ASP.NET. First I have created a default page. In the default page I am going to create a center tag. In center tag I am going to create a div tag elements. Under the div I am just going to create a CSS classes name, giving the name as login. For the login class I'm just going to create a CSS. So just right clicking on my project and creating a new folder naming as CSS. In the CSS folder I'm right clicking and adding a new style sheet to my project and naming has login. Okay, in this just coming the body tag, so just remove it and I'm going to create a login class. In the login class I'm just giving the width of the div is 600 pixel and height should be a 350 pixel, and the background of the div is just I am giving f a b349. Okay, after giving this just to save it, and one more thing I have to do is just link through this page the login CSS. After saving this I am just running my project. If I run this one, I will get the blank div. Yeah, blank div. In that, I'm going to create a use text boxes and the button as a username, password, and login. So just I am minimizing, and after that, inside the login div, I'm just going to create one more div and giving the space for that, giving the break tag, and after creating the break I'm just giving one more class in the div as a class equal to login form. Okay, just copying this one and going to create that login form and the login form width should be 400 pixel and the height of the login form should be 250 pixel, and the background of this is just a white color, and the border radius, and setting the border radius of this div as a 10 pixel, and the margin top, giving the margin top for this as a 6 pixel, and border bottom for the styling just giving a 3 pixel solid, which is border style, and it, the border color should be B5 CAFF, and then I'm just closing this one. After giving, go to the browser, and if you go and refresh my browser you will see the white color div, and I have got this. Inside I am going to create a text boxes and button, and first I'm going to give is header tag, so that I'm mentioning that it is a secure login. Just save it, and you have to give the CSS style for the header tag. So just I am calling this under the login form. There is a h1, so under the login form I'm mentioning the h1. So H1, the header style should be the font style of the font family of the header should be a Calibri, and the font size of the header tag should be a 20 pixel. Okay, the font color should be white color, and the background of the header tag should be a blue color, as I'm going to give 6189DF. Okay, the text should be aligned in left side. Okay, after giving the left side, I'm just creating a padding left for the text as 15 pixel. Okay, after giving this, I'm just giving the text should be a text transform, which is in uppercase. Yeah. Okay, then I'm creating a line height of the heading tag should be a 2, and the border left should be 2 pixel, which is border width, and border style should be solid, and border color should be a dark blue. So just I'm going to create 244180, and as well as just copy this one, paste it, and the border right. Alright, yes, right. Border right should be the same as border left. After giving this, just I'm closing this, save it, and if you go and refresh the browser means you can see the header secure login. So just I have mentioned as login form H1. Yeah, I have renamed as login form. So just rename as the same as login form. After giving this, I'm just going and refresh this. My browser means I will get this. Yeah. So just I'm going to give a break tag after the login form for better alignment. Yeah, after giving the break tag, I just refreshing. Yeah, I got the secure login, and after giving the heading tag, I'm just creating a text box. Go to the toolbox and just drag or double click on text box. Double click. After clicking, you can get this one. So just I'm going to create the CSS class for this text boxes. So creating CSS class and naming as login underscore username. So just I'm giving UN for username. Just to copy this one and create the CSS class as login UN. The that login text box should be float in left side, and the margin of this text box should be a top. You can see there he says a top unit, right unit, bottom unit, left unit. So as I'm going to give a top unit has a 20 pixel, and right unit has a 0 pixel, and bottom unit has a 0 pixel, and the left unit has 18 pixel, and mentioning the width of the text box as 350 pixel. 350 pixel. Okay, then the height of text box is 32 pixel. Okay, after giving the height, just give the padding of padding of text box is just to give the padding left. It is enough. Padding left should be a 10 pixel. Okay, the text to text box font, how it appears is just I'm giving font family Sigoi UI. It looks pretty. So just I'm giving font family as Sigoi UI and font size should be a 10 or 13 pixel. Okay, after giving the font weight should be a bold. Yeah, font weight should be a bold. After that, I am going to create border of the text box should be a 1 pixel and the border style should be solid and the border color should be CCC, which is gray color, light gray color. After that, I am going to give background. Background you can give as a image which is a username. The man icon is there. So just I am creating a background position, background image. So just give as a URL and call it as there is no images, so just I am creating a new folder. First I have to stop this one, and after stopping I'm creating a new folder as a image. Okay, inside the image I have already three images, which I am going to copy this one and pasting into image. Image inside I have copied, pasted inside the image folder. So just drag over into the folder and you have to give it as from the yeah, dot which means computer to the folder. I'm just giving this one, and after giving this you have to give that it should not repeat, so no repeat. Okay, after that background position, the background position should be in right, border position should be in the right. So just I am going to give background position has 335 pixel and the top of the text box as 5 pixel. Okay, just save it, and after saving, and one more thing I'm going to give in the text box is a placeholder. Placeholder which shows the text is in the inside the text box. So just I'm going to give placeholder as user name. Okay, save it, and after giving that, just refresh browser. Yeah, you have got this one, username. So just look out this, when I am focusing, the text box color is changing as a blue. So just I am removing that. So just create a CSS effect as login underscore form input, which is the text box, and the button should be included. So input on login form input focus, it should be the border color should be border 1 pixel and solid, the border color should be F90 and the outline should be none. Okay, just save it, and after giving this refresh means you can, on mouse hovering on focusing, you can see this, there is no outline, and it has came the orange color. So just I am doing one more thing is border radius for this, border radius border radius should be 8 pixel. Okay, save it, and after giving that, I'm refreshing my browser. I have got this one. Yeah. After that, I'm going to create a password same as username. So just giving the break line, two break line for the between the text box of username and password. So just copying this one and pasting and replacing that password. Yeah, and renaming as login password. Okay, PS. So just creating one more CSS class as same as the password. So just renaming as PS, which is login password, and the image of the login password should be differ with where there is a key and the man. So just I'm replacing the name of the image key. Okay, after giving that, I am going and refreshing. Yeah, I have got this one username and password, which as well as the images. So just one more thing I have to do is creating a login button. So just go through there, and after the text boxes and creating spaces between the text box and the button. So just giving the break tag and dragging over from the toolbox button, or you can drag it or you can double click it. So just naming as login. Okay, exclamation if you want. So after creating, I'm going to create a CSS class for the button, naming as login underscore btn, which is login button. Just copy this one, and inside the CSS, I'm going to create login button. So just creating the login button has float. It should be float in the right side. Okay, float. It should be light, and the background of button should be a light blue color. So just creating E9, E9, E9. Okay, after the background, the text color should be a dark blue, as I'm going 6189DF. And after giving this, I'm creating a font family of the button should be Calibri. Okay, after giving the font size of the button should be 17 pixel. After giving this, I'm going to create a font weight as a bold. Yeah, after giving the font styles, I am going to create a border of the button as a 1 pixel, and the solid, and the color should be B8 CFFF, as you can change it as you need. So just I'm creating the this color, and border radius of the button, border radius of the button should be a 6 pixel. Okay, after giving the border radius, I'm just creating a margin of the button. You look at this one: top unit, right unit, bottom unit, left unit. So just I'm giving a top unit has a 15 pixel, and the right unit has a 22 pixel, which is floating in left side. So just I'm giving the right unit to move has a 22 pixel. Okay, then I not need to mention as a bottom unit should not move, and the left unit should be as same as button. So just closing this one, and after giving the margin, I'm just creating a padding for this padding Same as the margin, so just look at this top unit, right unit, bottom unit, left unit. So just I'm giving a top unit should be a 6 pixel, okay, 6 pixel, and as well as I want to need giving a right unit has a 17 pixel, and bottom unit has 4 pixel, and the left unit should be 18 pixel. Okay, after saving this one, I have to close this the class login button, and after giving this, I'm just refreshing my browser. I have got this one as a login form. Yeah, you can see this one, and after that you have to give a label, which is after you click the login, it should show whether username password is correct or wrong. So just create the label below the button. So just I am creating a break tag for better alignment for space needed. So just creating two one needed. So just drag from the toolbox. There is a label. Yeah, double click it, and you can change it as text. Check, check your user name or password. Yeah, I have got created this one, and you can create give that style for this. So just I'm creating a CSS class for this label and naming as login label LVL. Okay, just copying and creating the classes. So just pasting and going to create the label styles as it should be float in left side, and then the font. You can see this. I am going to give the font. There is a elements which I can give as a font, and one of the system fonts, font style, font variant, font weight, font size. So just look out this one. First I'm giving font weight, which is here the font weight should be on bold. Okay, after the font weight I'm going to give a font size. Font size should be 12 pixel, and after giving font size you can give a font family or line height, and just giving font family as a Sigoi UI. It's good, it's look pretty. So just I'm giving font weight, font family, and font size, and the text color should be in red. You can give as red color, or you can give in hexadecimal has a 0 FF, which is you can see this RGB, which means a red, green, blue. So just you can give it as a FF0000, which means that it has to be show the red color, which is green, blue. Okay. After creating the text color, I'm just giving a padding for this padding left 20 pixel, and giving margin for this the top unit should be 25 pixel, and right and bottom unit should be a 00 pixel, and the left unit should be a 20 pixel. Okay, after giving the margin, I'm just creating a background for this background image for the label. So just creating a URL which I already created in the username and password. So just I'm copying this one and pasting into it. Okay, after pasting it, I have to replace the image name, which is key. No, yeah, warning. Okay, just to save it, After giving this, I have to mention it as it should be repeat, no repeat, and the position should be in left side. You can see this background image, background repeat, which is set through the no repeat, and the background position should be in left side. Okay, after giving the creating the login label, I'm just refreshing my browser, and yeah, I have got this one. Check your username or password as I have created the login form. Hope you have enjoyed. If you are like this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe me. That's it for today. Have a good day.